What is happening? I'm N64Josh. In today's vlog, we're going to talk about Monster Hunter. We got Monster Hunter Rise coming out in March. There's a presentation for it tomorrow, which if you want to check it out live with me, it's going to be 6 a.m. Pacific time. I'm doing this vlog right now on twitch.tv/N64Josh. Fingers crossed that we're going to be playing the demo tomorrow. That's the hope. That's what I'm hoping. So I got my Twitch chat here. I have a handful of people that are completely new to the series, have questions about it. Some people that have tried to get into it but didn't really like it. So I'm going to talk about it. I actually played this game for the first time on my PSP, but totally didn't understand it. Played it alone, did not enjoy it, but got into it much later on the 3DS and on the Wii U. So let's see. Blind Fates asks, what did the monsters do to deserve being hunted? That's a good question. It is a good question. Sethy Boy says Monster Hunter. What's that? I've never heard of it. Okay. And let's see. We'll get a few. Sethy Boy says start us off with a brief explanation. Okay. So first of all, I do want to let you guys know that I have a write-up, like an article, on N64Josh.com. I'll put a link in the description that kind of gives you all the basics to Monster Hunter. I wrote this when Generations was coming out on the Switch, but it's all still relevant today. The only thing is, with Rise, we're just going to get improvements to the overall game. So, as far as I know with Rise, it's going to be one giant map that you can access. You can head anywhere and you don't have to deal with loading screens. In previous games, you had sections of one big map, but you would have to go through, like space 1 might lead to like 3 and 2, and you had to travel to this area, then it would be a loading screen, it would put you over here into 2. You might have to fight the monster over there. It's not going to be the case anymore. You're going to be able to traverse the entire map, which is great. But it's going to mean it's going to take a little bit more skill, because you used to be able to use that to your advantage. If maybe the monster knocked you out of the map you were in or out of the section you were in, you could then heal up and then get back into the battle. It's not going to be the case anymore. You're going to have to really take off and get some distance when you want to heal up. But let's just kind of break down what Monster Hunter is. You are a hunter, and you just go out and you hunt these monsters, and then you harvest. I know Mags is going to like that. You harvest their materials, right? To build your armor. And there's an incredible community around this game. Like, you could get Generations right now on the Switch, fire it up, and without knowing much of anything, you'll get a group of people that will randomly join you and help you hunt for the monster you're wanting to take down. In Generations, you would do what was called key quests so that you could continue to level up and then get to the higher ranks, and then you get the better armor. And that's really the way the game progresses. You kind of farm 1 or 2 monsters over and over again, get the materials you need, build the armor, make the weapons that you want, and then move on. I recommend, now, you can do it, like I said, you can do it, it's called these key quests, but you end up missing out on a lot of the game. And I don't know how Rise is going to be set up. I don't know if it's going to be the same way or not. But you will miss out on a lot of the game if you only do key quests. And some people like to do that, right? I mean, that's just, you want to try to get to the highest. For me, I like to get to the higher ranks as quickly as possible and get the better armor so that I could help other people. Because that's what was a lot of fun, is watching people come in for the first time or be very low level and helping them take down monsters that they couldn't do by themselves. And that's one of the best aspects of Monster Hunter. Now, my son and I, Monster Hunter also became like our main vacation game. So when we go on vacation, we have this cabin in the woods. We would sit on this giant deck with nothing but mountains and trees around us, and we would play Monster Hunter on our 3DSs, and it was awesome. It was like our thing to do. And I'm really hoping that this summer, it may be the last time he vacations with us because he's 18, that we're going to be playing Rise at the cabin. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna look at chat now, see if there's any other questions about Monster Hunter. Is it story driven? So there is kind of a story within, I think it was Generations. You were going after one main monster, right? And then once you finally, beat that or whatever, you would then just go online and just continue hunting and getting armor and just leveling up. Like you can get all the way to like level 1,000 or 999, and it takes a long time. But this game is so popular in Japan that like you couldn't like be on a subway or a bus or anything without seeing people play this game. There's marketing material for this game everywhere. Monster Hunter is huge. If you look at the top sales for 3DS games, I believe the Monster Hunter games are right up there with like Pokemon and like in the top 10 or at least for sure the top 15. I don't have the numbers right in front of me right now. These are very well received games. And we've already seen Nintendo start promoting this early, and Capcom, they're promoting this early. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a full-on Monster Hunter character in Smash. Like, it's possible. We've already seen some of the monsters, so we may end up seeing a character in Smash. So, Switch Life says, I'm so ready for Monster Hunter Rise. Blind Fate says, I might have to give it another chance. And here's the thing, I will be streaming Rise and helping you guys get through the game and play together. I'm pretty certain my son will want to do some dual streams with me, and we'll be able to help you guys level up. It's so much more fun with community. I just set up the Monster Hunter room in the Discord because we had one for a while, but nobody was using it. But I guarantee it's going to be there's going to be people playing this game in there now. So I can't recommend this game enough. Again, we're going to hopefully have the demo tomorrow. And I hope it's also like a beta so that we can be playing this game together and you guys can get a taste of it. If you have an Xbox, Monster Hunter World is on Game Pass. It's a little bit different. I think it's a little easier to get into than the original series. It's not quite as hardcore, but still really fun, and the game looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. So, there you go. That's today's vlog. You got questions about Monster Hunter? Again, let me know in the comments. I'm going to have a link to the post on my site if you want a little more insight on Monster Hunter and what it's about. Hunting, gathering gear. And, I mean, it gets pretty deep. Right? If you go into areas that are really hot, you have to drink a cool drink to keep your body temperature down. If you go into